Alright, so I'm starting off by mixing the Acne Clearing Foundation and the Illuminating Primer. And I'm mixing these together because the foundation has a red undertone and the Illuminating Primer adds like a little bit of yellow, as you can see. So mixing them together creates a more yellow undertone to the foundation. I feel like I'm explaining so much. And the Illuminating Primer has like a nice glow to it. You just have to add a little bit. If you add too much, it's gonna look crazy. But if you just add a little bit, it's gonna give like the perfect touch of glow to your face. I'm just applying this with my fingers. It was just the best way to apply it. Then I'm going to add this new concealer from their Beautifully Bare line. And I love this concealer. I've already used this a bunch of times and just, it's perfect. And I love the coverage. I love that it's yellow. And yeah, so I'm just blending that in with a damp beauty blender. And then I'm going to apply the setting powder under my eyes. I don't know why I haven't used this. I feel like maybe I used it one time before and I didn't like it for some reason. But using this now, this is a really, really great product. My under eyes were barely creasing and it just kind of really created like a flawless finish to everything. And I just noticed my wrinkly background. I'm sorry, try to ignore that, try to ignore that. I don't know what happened, how it got so crumpled. But yeah, I really like the setting powder. And then for my brows, I'm going to be using the brow kit that I've used this a bunch of times before. I don't know why I stopped using it and I started using like more expensive products. I became kind of a, you know, snooty tooty. No, I'm kidding. But this is actually a really, really great product. And if you're on a budget, highly recommend this. I'm using dark brown and a little bit of this goes a long way. If you add too much, it's going to look really crazy and boxy and just like intense. Just apply a tiny bit of product and it's just enough. And it just makes it look really natural. And yeah. And then I'm just going to set that with the clear brow gel. And then I'm going to prime my eyes with the primer, eyelid primer, obviously. Prime my eyes with primer, duh. I'm just blending that with my fingers. And for the shadow, I'm going to be using the Jackie Aina palette. Congratulations, Jackie! This is such a great palette and all the colors work really, really well together. And so I'm going to be using the kind of brown taupey color for my transition and it worked really well, and as you can see it blended amazingly. I'm going to use this a smudge pot in the color Brownie Points, I believe. I'm just applying this all over my lid and I really love these smudge pots. They're so pigmented and they're just really, really good. Like they don't crease at all. And then I'm going to take the gold color from the Jackie Aina palette and apply this on top just to set it. And the gold is also really pretty and it looks like the perfect shade of bronze for this eye look. And I'm just patting it. You don't want to swipe, you just want to pat. And then I'm going to take the maroony burgundy kind of color and just apply this into my crease to deepen it up and also blend out the smudge pot color. And as you can see, the colors are so pigmented and they're also really easy to blend. I mean, I actually just really love e.l.f. shadows in general. For the price, they're just really great. The matte for matte palette is like one of my favorites. And I'm going to take this blue color and apply this on my lower lash line. You could definitely build the color to get it even more pigmented. I apply just a little bit just to kind of add a little bit of color and just kind of bring out my brown eyes. So I had this liner, this would be like a pencil liner to line my eyes and tight line, and the whole product was gone. It just like fell out of the tube. I don't know where it went. So I had to use a NYX liner. I'm so sorry, but you can just, you know, just pretend it's e.l.f. Okay, please, I'm sorry. I know it's not like e.l.f., but I figure it's not like a big part of the tutorial, so it's okay. And I'm going to curl my lashes and apply the Volumizing mascara. And the mascara, it's funny. It does everything except volumize, which it's okay. It did lengthen and it separated really well, but it definitely did not add volume. And it's called the Volumizing mascara. Like, what's going on, Elf? What you doing? Why are you lying? And then I'm gonna take this little tiny mascara. Look how tiny this is. This is from their Beautifully Bare line as well, and it's so teeny tiny, so cute. Hi, little mascara. How are you? But isn't it so cute? And it's perfect for your lower lashes. It actually came free with my order. Holla! So then for the blush, I'm using the lightest shade from the blush palette, and it's very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. And then to warm up my face, I'm using the Bora bronzer. It's a really subtle bronzer. I used to use this all the time before, and it's just perfect for just if you want a little bit of definition, a little warmth to your face, but you want something more wearable. This whole look is supposed to be a lot more wearable, and yeah, this is just a really great bronzer. And then for the lips, I'm using the matte lip color in Praline, which is one of my all-time favorite lip colors. It's just such a pretty nude, perfect for my skin tone, and it's just a really comfortable matte formula. And that's it. If you want to just keep it this way, you can totally keep it this way, and I really liked how this look turned out. But I did want to take it just a little step further and add a liner. So I decided to use this navy blue liner from e.l.f. And I don't know, I was just like, you know, I have so many black liners, so that's why I decided to get navy blue. And I'm really glad I did, because it's a really pretty navy blue and it's really subtle. But at the same time, it just really made my eyes kind of pop. And yeah, you can just like totally wear this if you're going like somewhere in the evening and just kind of like dress it up. That's the whole look. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.